to the Improv Saga. Tonight's episode, the Dagger of Entropy. The warm sun beamed down on a lowly soldier, a centurion. The wind brushed through his cloak. He stood looking out through a marble archway down to the beautiful Roman city below. Breathing in, he enjoyed the stillness and the gentle, warm breeze that blew past his face. Behind him, footsteps could be heard as a younger, thinner man with brown curly hair and glasses approached him. The centurion turned behind and nodded. "Senator?" The senator nodded his head back. "Come, my old friend, I need to speak with you about some things." The centurion nodded as he followed the senator down a gorgeous marbled hallway. "It's come to my attention," the senator began, "that change is among us, and to not accept, we will be caught in a state of perpetual decay. We need growth." The centurion's eyes narrowed as he looked at the senator. "I don't understand. What does this have to do with the meeting?" The senator continued. "Change and growth," he gestured to a plant beside him, "is what makes our city, our nation beautiful." The centurion stopped. "What was the verdict? What did the council say?" he demanded. The senator removed his glasses. Wiping them off with his toga, he replaced them back on. Looking past the centurion, he saw a dirty and feeble man, thick, shaggy beard, cruddy clothes, slowly approach from behind. The senator looked back up at the centurion and said, "You know, you don't have to hate a man to kill him." It was then the centurion felt it as a knife went through his side. With a quick burst of adrenaline, he turned around, facing the shaggy hobo. Grabbing his throat, with a quick snap, crushed him. As the centurion fell to his knees after slaying his assassin, he looked back up at the senator, who looked down upon him and said, "But it does help." He gestured to the guards around them, who slowly removed both the bodies into a secret passage along the hallway. Later that evening, a young warrior, working diligently to reform his beaten weapons and armor, stopped as his name was called. "Juno! Juno!" The young man, a brown hair, green eyes, athletic build, went to the entrance of his forge. Yes? A letter for you, from the senator. What does he want with me? I don't know. But it was urgent. Might be promising. You should go now. Juno nodded his head. I'll head there immediately. As Juno arrived, the senator was there waiting for him. He nodded. Several other guards were there. Senator, you have called me? Yes, young Juno. I regret to inform you that your uncle has passed. What? How? Juno replied. You should be proud of him. He died serving his nation. Juno looked to the ground. I need to attend. When is his funeral? The senator waved dismissively. That will be taken care of. For now, you have been promoted. You are now achieve the rank of Master Centurion. Juno stared puzzled. But I'm not qualified. If you're anything like your uncle, the senator replied, you will do well. I know this. However, there is one thing I ask of you. But we'll take care of that after the ceremony. Come. The surrounding guards and centurions took their positions as Juno kneeled. They asked him to recite his creed and his nation's ethos. He did. All those who bore witness as he rose, they proclaimed him, Hail, Centurion, Juno. The senator nodded approvingly at this, and waved the others to leave. I must speak with the young man now. Much business has to be discussed. Come, Juno, follow me. The other guards and centurions left. Juno followed the senator. Puzzled scowl on his face. We have much to talk about, but I need to show you something. As he walked down the hall, he took a right. Juno followed, and the senator spoke with him about many things. They sounded philosophical in origin. Juno listened and nodded his head. The senator spoke of change and growth. It was, a few minutes passed, but Juno suddenly realized that the walls had changed. What once was marble seemed as old, molded stone. As they continued, and he could smell the scent of dampened mist as they continued to descend down the stairs. Do you understand what I mean when I say change and growth, Juno? The young centurion nodded. I believe so. What do you think I mean? The senator asked. For our nation to prosper and flourish, appropriate changes must be made. The senator nodded, a smile on his face. Yes. The old and decaying must be removed, so that what is prosperous in life can flourish. I have a task of you, one which is a test of loyalty to this new idea. opened a door that Juno had never noticed before. Come inside. As Juno approached, he noted inside a beautiful small room, lavish with tapestries, fine decor and plating. A young, beautiful brunette sat on a bed, glaring at the two of them. Juno spoke as he knew the young lady. The young lady responded as she knew him too. He took a few steps closer, but stopped as he noticed that all around her ankle was a chain, keeping her tied to the bed. "What is the meaning of this, Senator?" he demanded. The senator presented a small cloak to Juno. "Change must be made. Before you see the Emperor's daughter, the next heir to our throne. The Emperor is old, and she will die soon. Under his reign, we have been stagnant. We have been still. But without the Empire and his lineage, we can grow and prosper to a new age." He pulled open the cloak to reveal a small black dagger. It whispered in Juno's mind. He could feel the pull of the underworld seeping into his soul as he stared upon it. "Change must be made, Juno. Make the change." Thank you, and good night.